Hey, we have to open up the grade book. Your F, Nina.
Sure. Anti-tourism protests have been spreading across Europe. Protesters in Barcelona sprayed tourists with water pistols. Residents blame tourists for rising rents and housing prices, neighborhood shops being replaced by souvenir shops, overcrowding, destroying the local cultural fabric, and more. Whether tourists are actually the cause of these problems or not, here's what my guess is. Spraying them with water guns is not the solution.
Anirban.
Well, my F goes to the senseless, cold-blooded execution of a black woman called Sonia Massey by a long-time errant and aggressive Sangamon County Sheriff Deputy Sean Grayson. As the reports come trickling out, even after attempts of systemic cover-up, misdirection, and victim blaming, it is heartbreaking to see how many black women in the 21st century United States have to confront the ghastly reality of perilous and precarious existence, often at the mercy of trigger-happy policing.
And Rick.
Vice President Harris's announcement that she supports not taxing tips wasn't her worst economic idea of the week. I'm giving her an F for proposing a ban on price gouging on food and groceries. This would potentially set up a system of federal price controls on things like bread, milk, and eggs. History shows, as I said earlier, that when politicians try to go against the forces of supply and demand, things don't turn out well. And oh yes, the latest inflation data shows that the grocery prices rose by only 1.1% last year.
And Ty.
My F goes to J.D. Vance for veteran shaming Command Sergeant Major Governor Tim Walz. Walz served his nation as a guardsman for 24 years, joined 2 days after his 17th birthday, fought fires in Yellowstone, cleaned up after tornadoes, and saved river flooding victims. Yet Vance tries to shame him. Check out the top of the Republican ticket for someone who insulted veterans at every turn.
And let's turn to the A's quickly. Nina.
Well done. Unlike Jimmy Fallon, whom I love, I will not pile on the worldwide criticism of Rachel Reagan's breakdance performance, at the Paris Olympics, where she represented Australia. Even though she scored 0 points in all 3 matches against the USA, France, and Lithuania, and the first ever Olympic women's breakdance competition. Here's what I think her greatest feat is. She managed to earn a PhD in breakdancing and dance culture. That alone deserves the gold.
Very quickly.
Well, my A goes to the Sign Speak, which is an AI research product coming out of Syracuse that translate American Sign Language from English and back.
Great. Rick?
My A goes to the reopening of the renovated Opus in apartments on Genesee Street in Utica. 3 years ago, the historic building was shambles, uninhabitable, and almost needing to be demolished.
And Ty.
And my A goes to the Ukrainian army for successfully invasion into Russia, which humiliated Vladimir Putin.
This was really unusual for them? Unexpected?
Yeah, it was totally unexpected and a complete surprise, and it's going to ensure that Putin has to take forces from the Donbass in the east to take care of this invasion, and it's going to gives the Ukrainians a morale boost. It shows them that they're still in the fight, and will hopefully make those of us in the West continue to support them.